Hi everyone, in today's video I'm gonna tell you and show you why Canon FD lenses become my preferred option for shooting video. Canon FD lenses become a very popular option in past few years, and I'm no exception for this. It's very simple just because of the possibility to adopt this lens to any mirrorless camera very cheaply and easily. So I own 24mm 2.8 and 50mm 1.4 and these two become my main shooters in recent months. I like to use also this 24-105 from Panasonic, but I must say, due to its weight, I more often jump and take one of these. 24mm, what is shooting me right now, or 50mm, which is standing on the table. So why I like this lens or this combo, it's their size. They're really compact, they're not very lightweight because they're made out of metal, but the size of the lens is very small. Another feature I really like on these lenses is their hard stops. Hard stops allow you to find infinity focus very quickly, and these lenses have infinity exactly at infinity, so you're not going past it. So if you want to focus quickly on infinity, you're gonna find it immediately. You don't have to search for it. As of this lens from Panasonic, it's infinity focus, or that spins infinitely. It's basically harder, or much harder, to find the focus. Also think what I learned with these lenses is when I mounted these seamless follow focus gears on them, that is much easier to focus without even follow focus, using just fingers, when you have this ring which is kind of standing out from the lens. Then if I wouldn't have it, it would be much harder to focus. So after I purchased these seamless follow focus gears, I decided to get one also for the Panasonic, and I find it much easier to focus now with the hands only using this gear. Obvious plus of the hard stops is also, if you use wireless follow focus, you don't have to calibrate searching for the spot where is the infinity, where is the minimal focus distance or minimal focus point. With the hard stops, you just click the button and you basically set in a few seconds. The next thing what I really like on these lenses is skin tone's rendition, and it's probably very subjective to my eye, but I find that compared to my 24-105, is these lenses reproduce the skin tone somehow a bit more pleasant. I'm not going to show you any scientific test, but in my opinion it looks better with the Canon FD lenses. On my Panasonic S1, shot in log, in the V-log, in 10-bit. And all the tests you're gonna see were shot in log, 10-bit, in 5.9K, in 25p. As you can see in these shots, the lens flare can get pretty dominant in the picture. That's why I recommend to use some kind of matte box. In my case, I'm using the Tilta Mini matte box because it's super lightweight and it doesn't restrict any focusing capabilities of this lens. Because when you put something on the front of the mount or front of the lens, it's heavier it gets, that harder it's gonna be to focus with this lens because of the front barrel of the lens extending while focusing. And the last but not least is adaptability of the Canon FD mount. You can buy adapter for pretty much any mirrorless camera for 10 to 20 euros these days. There is also a few negatives with these lenses. For example, weather sealing. Don't expect to have any weather sealing with these lenses. And if you're shooting a lot of outside, then just be aware that they don't have any weather sealing. Next thing is the extending barrel, which is extending while focusing. This can cause some problems while focusing if you're using clip-on matte boxes. And the last thing is they're hard to find. These days it's become very popular to use vintage lenses on mirrorless cameras, and therefore you're gonna be having very hard time to find one of these lenses in very good shape. And this is it for today's video. I hope I provided some useful information for you. If I did, please like the video and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.